successful and as storied as all the careers in this front row have been today, I'm glad I'm not one of them right now, because we're having some really good presentations, plans, and teams. And I'm proud of my classmates and our friends from the Law School of Engineering. I did want to point out one other individual who joined us tonight, John Kaiser, if you could wave. John Kaiser has been really helpful in helping get the interaction level up a great deal between the Cox School of Business and the Lisle School of Engineering. And this last team you just saw is a great example of how effective and exciting that can be for SUVU in general through time. And now, we've got our final team. Feel free. It's all yours.
What do you do to adjust that?
How's it going? You ready? I'm ready. Good afternoon, everybody. We are Sirius Lighting Solutions, and I know we're the last team. Stay tuned. We've got a really exciting opportunity in the LED markets to tell you about, and we think this is, well, we're really excited about it. So let's get started. This is the agenda. First, I'm going to tell you about our team, introduce you to the guys. Then we're going to go through the background, how we came about this problem. It's a problem that Spencer introduced to us, so he's going to take it over and tell you about what he saw. And then we're going to talk about the solution and go through the business model. We've got a two-phase business model that we'll be going through. And then talk about sales and competitive marketplace. I'll give you some qualitative milestones and some financial projections, and then summarize it, wrap it up, and give you some time to have some questions. So, first off, we've got Spencer Connaughton. Spencer is studying electrical engineering and physics here at SMU. He's one of our two engineering experts. He's conducting DARPA research while he's here on campus, and his connections in the energy industry have been really instrumental in helping us put together our business plan. Next, Albert Lowe is our other engineering guru. He has significant experience in the semiconductor industry as well as consumer electronics, and he has an electrical engineering degree from the University of Texas and is a first-year MBA student at the Cox School of Business. Next, Scott Behrens is also a first-year MBA student with us. His professional experience comes from Hewlett-Packard, and his experience in credit analysis has been really helpful in pulling together some of the financials. I'm Andrew Boyette. My professional experience comes with Yahoo. I was with them during the time when they transitioned Hot Jobs over through an acquisition to Monster.com. I'm a first-year MBA student, and I'm studying marketing and strategy. One of the really interesting things about our team, and I think one of the most important, is our network that we've been able to assemble through all of our connections. We've been able to vet a lot of our ideas through some really important people like George W. Bush's former advisor on environmental policy issues, as well as get assistance while putting together our business plan with a director on the board of Lighting Science Group, which is our manufacturing partner. We've also been able to vet some of our financial ideas through some commercial banking connections. And all in all, we feel like our network really gives us a significant competitive advantage. Now I'm going to turn it over to Spencer. He's going to tell you about the project, the problem that he brought to us, and give you a little background on LED technology and some of the governmental regulations that are concerning this sector.
Thank you, Andrew. The U.S. Department of Energy estimates that over $200 billion in the next 20 years are going to be saved with the rollout of LED technologies. The United States Congress, back in 2007, passed the Clean Energy Act, which mandates, essentially, that incandescents be phased out by the year 2014. Business Source Complete, well, that's not a pointer. Business Source Complete tells us that there is over a 34% compound annual growth rate in the LED industry. You don't have to be a scientist to see that that is a steep curve. Here we see the current spectrum of lighting technology. On the left, you'll see an incandescent light bulb. These get about 2,000 hours of usage before you have to change them out. They're not very efficient, and they were designed over 100 years ago. In the center, you'll see a CFL. They're what's lighting this room right now. They're way more efficient than incandescents. They get about 10,000 hours before you have to change them out. Unfortunately, the lighting quality is just not that great. And they have 4 milligrams of mercury in them, which is really bad for the environment. It's expensive to dispose of, and if a light breaks, there's some serious hazmat policies in place that you have to go through to clean it up. Finally, on the right, we see an LED light bulb. LED light bulbs have no toxic chemicals in them. They're more efficient than CFLs and incandescents. And they last 50,000 hours or more before you have to change them. The lighting quality is also excellent. Here's the problem. Dorms like mine spend way too much per year on lighting that is of a really poor quality. By switching to LED technology, they could save up to 80% and be providing better lighting to their residents. Now I'm going to turn it over to Andrew, and he's going to tell you how we help them do this.
So Spencer brought this problem to us. Not good quality lighting, and it's too expensive. And we went through a lot of different ideas and ways to fix the lighting, and we settled on a basic business model, which was trying to drive down the cost of installing LED bulbs in colleges and try and make some money instead off of the savings that they experience. Like you saw there, just that one building over a year experiences 80% energy savings. So if we can just take a little bit of that, we can have a significant cash flow stream. So the way this works is we procure LED light bulbs from our manufacturing partner, in this case Lighting Science Group. They give us Edison-style LED bulbs. That's the screw-in type that just fit right into the lighting fixture that you already have. They give them to us at cost, and we turn around and sell them to the school at cost. This is the wholesale cost that any retail outlet is going to purchase them at. So we're able to offer them at that same price, something without any markup. And then they give us a % return on energy savings each month throughout the contract period that we sign with them when we decide to do business with them. So let me tell you about how this works in phase 1 of the business model. This is years 1 and 2. Lighting Science Group gives us the bulb at an average price of $14 per bulb. We turn around and sell them to the client institutions at that same price. We don't make any markup. But what we do agree upon with the client institutions, they pay us 10% on their energy savings. So as you recall from that previous slide, there's significant energy savings, and that 10% number can get to be pretty large when you're talking about an entire campus's dorms, all of those light bulbs together. Now, this is going to work for the next couple of years. While retail prices for bulbs are still really high, we're talking $30 per bulb for LED bulbs. But the way we see the market happening is the prices are going to go down significantly. The efficiency of the bulbs is going to go up significantly. So we realize that we have to adjust our business model as it goes. So during years 1 and 2, like I said, we go to phase 1. And in phase 2, we see the prices of bulbs going down significantly to the point where the bulbs reach commodity level prices. And what we do then is we take the bulbs from Lighting Science Group and we give them to the client institutions at zero upfront cost to them. We even install them. We finance this entire deal, but instead of taking 10% over 5 years, we take 20% over 10 years of their energy savings. So like I said, in order to give value to our client institutions, since the price of the bulbs is now so low, we had to add our full service shared savings model here. Now, you're probably wondering how we finance this deal in order to give them the bulbs at zero upfront cost. That's something we'll get into once I get into the projections and milestones. First, let me tell you a little bit about sales. We know one thing about college deans is they get to be a little bit competitive with one another and especially these days, one of the main topics is green and sustainability. So we leverage that and we encourage them to maybe trash talk a little bit. Maybe the dean from SMU calls the dean from TCU and brags about how great their new LED lights are and how much money they're saving. Soon enough, we get a call from TCU and they want to install LED bulbs too. So we use their press release formats in order for them to get the word out. We also leverage some